No matter what they say, let's face it, size matters. Bigger is better, and nowhere is this culture of big more apparent than in the United States.
We are a land of supersized appetites, supersized resources, and supersized egos. It's one of the great things about being an American.
It's very Darwinian, maybe, you know what I mean? Like, so like the people with the biggest stuff are somehow going to be able to end up better in the end and survive and send off offspring to have big stuff as well.
From sea to shining sea, we've supersized our homes, our vehicles, our electronics, and now, our food.
Eat more beef, yeah!
One of the things in the United States that's enabled us, that's afforded us this ability to be a supersizing country, ends up being there's tremendous availability and tremendous affordability of food. It's cheaper, it's unbelievably convenient. We don't have to go kill the buffalo to have a burger.
The burger-tastic.
Nothing in America says cool rather than something that's really big. And being associated with sort of one of these Guinness Book sort of hamburger things, I think it's a huge community builder too. It makes a person feel like they're part of something bigger than just themselves. This American phenomenon of bigger is better, I think was summarized best by Jerry Garcia, who once wrote, "Too much of anything is just enough." In the United States, everything around us pushes us to eat more than we probably normally would.
You could say that Professor Brian Wansink is an expert in excess.
We eat with our eyes and not with our stomach. Hey, welcome, folks, to the Cornell Food and Brand Lab. I'm Professor Brian Wansink.
And at his Food and Brand Lab at Cornell University, he puts appetites large and small to the test.
One thing we're going to be looking at is this idea of extreme eating. And
Today, Professor Wansink has organized a unique chicken wing eating contest.
You'll have 15 minutes. You eat as much as you want to, and then what we're going to do is we're going to count the number of wings and weigh them and compare them to the number of wings the other group ate. So
He's pitting this group of volunteers in his kitchen lab
Okay, ready? Go.
against a second eating team in a different room.
Ready? Go.
Each team of 2 women and 2 men has the same basic parameters. 15 minutes to feast on as many chicken wings as they can. Except one group gets a cheerleading squad to egg them on, while the others binge in silence, secretly observed by Professor Wansink through his one-way mirror.
If they had a cheering section on, like the other group did, they would eat again about 50% more. It's incredible what competition and a crowd does to competitive eaters. 3, 2, 1, that's it, stop! The average person eats about 8. How many do you think you ate?
25.
25, man. You know. All right, guys, time's up, man.
And as predicted, the quieter team has about 30% less bones to show for their unsupported effort.
You didn't even try, did you?
I did.
Now, you could run this test anywhere in the United States, and you'd see almost the exact same results.
So adding a competitive edge to a meal and mixing in some attention-getting devices can turn us all into supersized eaters. Some have even made a profession out of it. At competitive eating events across the country, contestants vie for up to $50,000 in cash, out-feasting each other on a variety of foods. At the popular July 4th Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest in 2010, professional eating champ Joey Chestnut took top prize by inhaling 54 hot dogs in 10 minutes. That's the equivalent of 1 giant hot dog and a half.
We are a very competitive sort of spotlighting culture. This ability to try to distinguish ourselves in some way, even if it's kind of a wacky way, is incredibly American. It's as American as eating 60 apple pies.